P40 plan. Here's what I've started so far. It's just the basic layout. You start with these flat pieces in here in the middle, and then you put your bulkheads in. These are half sides, so you would do this half, and you would flip it over, and you would do this half, and vice versa with the stringers. You got to come and do one stringer on this side, and then reverse it and do another stringer on this side, and so on and so forth each time you do one. That way everything's nice and even, and you have a nice long straight fuselage when you're done. Well, I've started to do the stringers. Start out at the front. It's the way I do it. You can do it however you please. As you can see, I haven't done the rest of the fuselage. I started here, and if you'll notice, I leave some overhang so that I can cut it off flush with the bulkheads the way it needs to be. And I come over here and do the same thing there, and as well on the front. That way I can cut it clean off at the outside of the bulkhead. That way it's a nice clean looking job. And I noticed something that I thought was kind of interesting that you guys might appreciate. The fact that none of the cuts are the same. I notice on the bulkheads. This is a Guillows model. You see how the notch is wider than the actual stick that's in its place? See, this one's okay. And this one's notched. And none of them are in the right place. Like if you look at this carefully, you can notice the wood goes up and down and stuff like that, and that's because of the fact that the notches aren't all exactly in the right place. It's okay, you'll never notice it once it's built, but I don't know, it's something I'd like to change. You can change that by taking an X-Acto knife and cutting on either end of it so that you can straighten it out. Like this one's curved down a little bit. Let's see. No, it's up here in the middle. So I would trim the bottom side of it so that it would come in straight. But I don't know. Those are all the fine-tuning things you can do and whatnot. Well, here we go. Here's the finished fuselage. Obviously needs to be covered and whatnot. As you can see, it's got all its stringers. Very nice looking. Very, very nice. It's a nice model. Like I said, I'll fill in as much as them little cracks and crevices that I can, preferably with wood, but what I can't get with wood I'll use filler for. And it's a nice little model. It's nice.